Alright, we're in the second round of the season. This is Watkins Glen. I had never raced here before, though I know it from other sims. And I started doing VRS, so this has a VRS setup. It's a little bit loose for my taste. I'm still learning how to do with a car like that. And you can see, new track, new setup for the car. It takes me quite a bit of time to get comfortable on it. You can see I even have a small moment here, even before we start the race. So strap in for the ride. On the first corner, I understeered, didn't hit my apex there, and that's enough for the Aston behind us to challenge for the position. The uphill is a right-hander, so he has the advantage. Luckily for me, the McLaren that's right behind him doesn't manage to stick to the pass house, so that would be a very bad start of the race. Silly mistake, but it's a long race and it's just getting started. On this first lap, you see the car's full of fuel, the tires are still cold, so you gotta be really careful. You can see that I really open up this corner, and that's gonna come back to bite me later in the race. We gain a little bit on the Aston here, and you can see there's a small gap when he understeers, easy to do when the tires are still cold, and I fit in that and I challenge him for the position. It's a drag race down to the next corner. You can see I have the inside line, we keep it clean, I brake a little bit after him, and that's it, I got the position back. A couple corners later, and the Aston has a better exit than me. I understeered a little bit, didn't hit my apex there, and he's right behind me. He has the draft, and here I'm not sure why I'm doing this. Again, same thing as the first race video, I didn't defend the inside, and you can see here, we brake, we keep it clean. That's a small touch there, but he has the position back. That's a lesson I need to learn and stop giving away those free places. It's only the first initial laps, and I still have it in my mind that I want to keep it clean and I want to survive the race. So there's a long race ahead, but these opportunities are just free, right? So gotta stop doing that. Coming up to the bus stop, we have the Bilston BMW. We have Rafał behind us from the last race. And you can see I try to open up the line and get a good exit, but I have a little bit of an oversteer moment, maybe cold tires. Like I said, I'm still not comfortable with the car. And that gave the opportunity for Rafał to be right behind us through this corner. And you can see how I telegraph. I let him know exactly how I'm doing that, and he dives up the inside. I give him the space. You always have to give him the space, right? I dive right back up to him, because we have a McLaren that also takes advantage of that. And you can see here, now I'm on the inside and he has to give me the space. We get together on the exit here, and it's a drag race for the next corner. And you can see the McLaren gaining on me. I know this will be a little bit hard, so I get very close to him, brake as late as I dare, and we go to the inside there. Have a little touch, but it's all clean, it's all good. But for now, we maintain the position. Join me at the beginning of lap 7, and you can see here we're very close to Vasily. We're looking for a gap, we're trying to make something happen. In the rear view mirror, you can see that the leader of the LMP category is closing in on us. He's passing us right now. So this is the beginning of traffic managed on this lap. So join me. We're trying to follow Vasily, and we're trying to not get into trouble with the LMPs. Coming up to the bus stop. This track is new for me, so it's still very hard for me to judge how to follow cars closely. You can see I'm turning too early and I have to do a little correction there. We don't lose too much time, but that's just showing you how I'm still trying to get comfortable with the car and with the track. We're trying to make something happen here, so I move left, I show myself in Vasily's mirrors, and you can see he opens the corner a little bit. He can feel the pressure, right, but still not enough for us to make a move here. As we approach the last corners, you can see we have some more LMP traffic incoming, and I'm gonna try to use that to my advantage. We both need to give a little bit of space for the LMPs. We both go a little bit wide. Vasily goes a little bit wider there. I think he gets an off track. I try to move to open my line, but there's an LMP there. I still try to do it. There's another one. And there we go. I think I got a better exit, and this is it. This is our opportunity. So I put it up on the inside, and it's another drag race down the line. And you can see here, brake a little bit later, and another LMP goes by. We went 3 wide for a little while there, but we got the position. Coming up to the bus stop, I see a little bit of smoke up ahead, and I have a brain fart here. I don't know what happened, but I just lost the car a little bit. I understeered, I went off track, got an incident point, but luckily I didn't get a time penalty. I was just under the limit there, a little bit for me not to get a penalty. Now I'm gonna show some clips from laps 9 and 10, and just to show you how I was getting in the groove, how I was getting comfortable with the car. This is lap 9, you can see my inputs here. Mainly the pedal inputs, and you can see I was still a little bit of hesitation there, a little bit of second guessing myself. I think I have a nice exit here, but if you look ahead, we almost hit the wall there, so gotta keep it under control. And this is lap 10, you can see a much more precise application of the inputs. Here's where I really started to feel the car. So it only took me 10 laps to get in the groove, right? That's something gotta improve for the next ones. But being it was my first time with this kind of setup, and first time at Watkins, really, that wasn't too bad. We're at the beginning of lap 11 now. We're behind Rafał. We're trying to chase him down. We're trying to get away from Vasily, who's still behind us. And this was my fastest lap of the race. I'm just gonna let it play out and maybe comment on a thing or two. As we head down to the bus stop here, you can see I'm within draft distance from Rafał. Go really close to the wall. Keep it tidy on the bus stop. And you can see a swift throttle application here. We found the groove of the car. Now let's chase down Rafał. Let's try to get that position. So far we gained 4 tenths on Rafał. Of course there's draft in there, right? But I really want the position. Here I turn in early, you see I second guess myself on the steering there, and I lose a little bit of time, you know. We're in the groove, but we're still not perfect. Rafael goes a little bit wide here, he doesn't lift, he takes the incident point. That just shows me that he also means business, he won't give it up easy. As we approach the bus stop, we are in draft, we are running a low wing setup, so we close in on him. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to make a move here, but under braking, I messed it up a little bit. So not very confident, still following those cars really closely up to the bus stop, and that just made me lose a lot of time. We gotta earn that back. Join me on the next lap as we try to close that gap again, try to get close enough to make a move. And you can see here on the first corner, he makes a little bit of a mistake and I'm right behind him. Same as the last lap, I'm really close on the way up to the bus stop. Gonna switch to this camera angle to show you how tricky it is to make the move here into the bus stop, at least for me. He defends the inside, I go to the outside. Now try to brake as late as we dare, but I don't have it in me to turn it in. Can't really see him on my single screen if he's there or not, so I just slot in behind him and try to keep applying pressure. Get a bit of a better exit here, but we're not close enough to make a move. Rafael also goes defensive, there's no way you can do anything around the outside here, at least on these cars. As we get to the last corners here, I can see an LMP approaching behind and I'm gonna try to use that to create an opportunity. You can see he dives up the inside here and I see a small gap. I try to go for it, but Rafael closes the door, really squeezes me there defensively. Very nice move, and we keep on fighting. We're coming down the straight and I want to keep the pressure on him. I move up the inside and I almost make a mess of it. Look at that, 100% brake pressure. I'm very lucky I didn't take both of us out there. On our way to the bus stop now, you can see there's an LMP and we go 3 wide. You can see on the bottom the view from Vasily there. He was a little bit behind, but look how much time he gains on us. So now Vasily's back on the fight there. We're at the end of lap 14 now. We have a couple of LMPs behind. We gotta let them by safely, but I don't want to lose too much time. I want to apply pressure on Rafał. I really want that position. You can see I turn in. Oh, there's an LMP there, but we're all good. We lost a little bit of time, but we're still fighting. I think we have about 2 laps left. Coming up on the first corner now, there's an LMP that loses it on the exit, on the curbs. It's very unlucky with that moment, very easy to lose the car there. Well, for us, you can see him, he locks up his brakes, he stays there, and it's very easy to avoid him. I wanted to let this clip in here to show you how fast the LMPs close on us and how we gotta be really aware when we're racing with the class, especially on the slower class. There's a lot of look of the draw here. You can see there's another LMP passing me here, and he dives in. I have to give him the space. I lose a little bit of time, but that's the way it goes. Sometimes you gain an opportunity, you know, sometimes you get the short end of the stick. As we start lap 16, we get the white flag, so this is it. If we want that position, we gotta make a move on this lap. We gotta make it happen. We're on our way to the bus stop, and I'm really close this time, but I think to myself, I've tried it like 3 times already. I'm not good at it, so I'm just gonna bump draft Rafał here, give him a little bit of speed so we can get a little bit away from Vasily, but I want to try and make a move later down the track. I open it up wide, try and get some more exit speed. It doesn't really work that well, but at least now we're right behind him, and let's see if we can make a move until the end of the lap. I don't do a very good job at this corner. I see Vasily growing and growing in the mirror, so I gotta cover up the inside just to make sure he doesn't make a move here, right? So he goes to the outside, I cover it up a little bit, open up my line so I can still try and get a better exit and reach Rafał. You can see his apex speed's not all that good. We might have a chance here. He covers up the inside, but looking at the replay, there's still plenty of space there. Maybe we could have tried something, but we keep around the outside, and we even touch a little bit, we can't make a move. And now over the last few corners, it's going to be very hard to pass here. And I can see that Vasily gets a better exit to get a little bit of oversteer, so I have to cover up the inside. He opens up his corner, so he gets a better exit, but that's not going to be enough. I can cover the inside here, and now it's a drag race down the line. We couldn't make a position, so we're P4. But we had this very nice battle all the way until the end. We finished P4 with a very nice I rating gain. We had 12 incidents though, so we lost a little bit of safety rating. I'm happy with the results. This was a good race. And if you watched all the way to the end, please like, subscribe. And next week, we're going to be at Long Beach. I'll see you there.